Hey everyone, Joe here, and it is time to play some more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. We're going to continue the Thieves Guild questline today. Last time, I believe we received a quest at the very end of the session, and then I said I was going to stream yesterday, and then I didn't, because I shaved and nicked myself shaving multiple times. And then I got shampoo in my eyes in the shower. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Today is not for streaming. So that's what happened yesterday. I ended up just playing Elden Ring for a few hours, occasionally putting eye drops in my eyes until they recovered. It was not fun. Don't even know how it happened either. It was just, it was just what was going to happen that day, I guess. Oh, my little lamp is not on. There we go. Highlight my face lamp. Okay, so I think that's probably enough intro. You guys know what's going on. You know who I am. You know what we do here. Let's do the thing and play the game. And my AC just turned on, so probably gonna have some noise. Oh, it's doing a weird thing because I was clicked out of the game when it loaded. There we go. Oh, can we not do that? I would really like to be able to. Okay. Looks like I'm not going to be able to adjust things outside of the game this time around. No idea why that's happening. Let me go ahead and turn my mic up outside of the game. Okay, just a hair. I just wanted to make sure that I was, much louder than the game, but it'll be fine. Okay, what was this one? I do not at all remember what the quest was that Skreeva gave us last time, but I think Skreeva gave us a quest, if I remember right. Sorry. Just dismissing notifications. And we're good. Okay. Let's check out our thingamajig. Pretty sure we already did that. Yeah. Skreeva, of the Thieves Guild, has asked me to find out what happened to the thief named Theranis. He was sent to steal a book entitled Lost Histories of Tamriel from the wizard in Castle Skingrad. My job is to recover the book. Skreeva doesn't care if Theranis delivers it to her or I do, getting 400 gold coins either way. So we need to go see our friend at the castle in Skingrad. Friend is probably I don't know if that's an appropriate term. We don't know this person. They could be a total asshole. But I think we have to talk to some beggars first. Usually that's how these quests go.
Me children are starving. I'm so
Me
hungry.
children are starving.
Thank you, kind sir. He is a skillful thief. Oh, I seem to remember something about him. Something recent. Oh, something important. Something is missing in my hand.
Wonderful.
Yes, it would. Theranis was drinking in the Two Sisters Lodge. He was bragging about stealing something from the castle. Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the Two Sisters Lodge. Oh, he arrested Theranis and hauled him off to the dungeons.
So Theranis is an idiot, is what we have learned so far.
Into the Skingrad dungeons? Not likely. Oh, not unless you got yourself arrested. Oh, of course you're a thief. Oh, just break in.
I've heard that someone has it out for Tootia's 60th.
I love how their voices change whenever you do a different, like, prompt.
Here's what I know. Tyrannus was drinking at the two sisters.
Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the
It changed
Sisters'
again.
Lodge. He arrested Tyrannus and hauled him off to the dungeons.
Blessings of the shadow upon ye.
That's offensive. Everything about the beggars is offensive. I think it's time we cancel Todd Howard for being racist against the Cockney. Cockneyist. I'm just following the little marker, and I feel like it's probably. Oh no, yeah, the castle is separate in Skingrad. Ooh. The frame rate. What is happening? Sorry, people. Don't know what happened there. Okay. That definitely should be a door. Sneaky, sneaky sneaks. We have to be extremely quiet. Don't mind me, guy. I want to pickpocket him. Ah, nope. God damn it. There we go. I got the key. Now the question is, will he see me if I come over here and use the key? Maybe I can be on this side of him? Whoop. Nope. Sorry. I meant to be sneaky. I didn't mean to catch your attention. No, you're good. You can just go do that. No, seriously, you're fine. Just stop looking at me. I do want to just kill the guard and get him out of the way. Can we wait? There's got to be a shift change at some point, right? Yes. It's a prison break. You're not the guy I was here to talk to.
Are you here to rescue?
Yes, I'll rescue you.
Just unlock the door. Come. The latest Dark Horse courier is very upsetting.
Why was he in jail with that?
I planned to. You mean the thief? He was in the big cell with that Argonian. They were always whispering to each other. The Pale Lady took him days ago.
Pale Lady? That sounds ominous.
Every few days, she comes for one of us. Some return, some don't. Those that are taken 3 times never return. This was Tyrannus' 3rd time. I don't know. She took the Argonian less than an hour ago, though. He put up quite a struggle. He was bleeding all over the place.
Okay, so I...
Guards catch you.
Blood. Aha! We're gonna close that. Later, man. Oh, okay. Hey, door, are you all right? Seems like you're having a little trouble making up your mind there. Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. This is less fine. It's more concerning than fine, honestly, now, at this point. Okay. Had a basic reading taste. How much am I carrying? Oh, hell yeah. I have plenty of room. Okay, so that's the dining hall out there. I'm faintly starting to remember what's going on in this one. You know, if it were me, I would actually like organize my wines by like what wine they are. Maybe by vintage or by winery, you know? Just any way other than randomly scattered about. You know. Unless they have no idea. It could be that they're total wine idiots. And that they've got them sorted this way because they can't tell the difference. I did not mean to zoom out there. Don't know what happened. Damn. Actually, now that I think about it, having the ability to just like look at something like this, to look at pretty much anything in the world and know immediately how much it's going to cost, that means the champion of Kvatch is basically like a savant. You're like a genius of economics. Just instantly being able to identify the value in something. And to have that value be objectively recognizable to everyone else when you try to sell something. It's pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Sorry, I just realized you can't see the values of the wines because my head is in front of them. But that's fine. Where's the little switch for this one? I remember this thing opens up. Whoop! Hey! What the fuck? My dude, what are you... Why are you in here? I have killed someone while trying to The Lost Histories of Tamriel. I've been warned that I'll have to pay a blood price if I want to stay. What? Why was he down here? He just attacked me on sight. Okay, I really need to find the way to open this goddamn secret passage. Oh, there we go. I definitely looked straight at that blood stain earlier and just didn't process what it meant. Should we talk or should I just kill her? Okay, well. Sorry, lady. I already took out a god, so that was only ever going to go one way. Yeah, that was our boy Theranos. Human blood. Yummy. Amuse. Oh, there we go.
We need to get to safety.
That would be me. I am so glad you are here to save me from the vampire. Those Cretan Skingrad guards caught me stealing a fish and locked me up.
Oh, that's bullshit,
You
man.
have saved my life again. You are a true friend.
I was gonna say, you're the same
this.
Amuse from earlier,
I've
right?
decided to join the Thieves Guild. No more jails for me. Theranos, how do you know about him? He was my cellmate, at least until the Pale Lady took him away.
Did he ever mention a book?
No, but he did give me a message about a treasure to deliver to the Thieves Guild if I was ever to get out.
No, that's cool, man. I got
After
that.
The first time Theranos was taken by the Pale Lady, he knew he was going to die. Get me out of the castle, and I'll give you his message.
God damn it. Okay, fine.
If that's Theranos' treasure, I know where. As soon as we are out of sight of the castle's main gate, I'll tell you. I bought some wine. Filthy vampire. She took my cellmate, Theranos, a few days ago. If it hadn't been for you, I would have been next.
Well, good on us, I guess.
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna just have to run, man. Hey, my dude. Come on. I mean, ideally, you would sneak. Dude, you're supposed to be a thief. Sneaky. Thank you. I mean, I guess going back through here is probably ideal, right? Where'd Amuse go? Oh my god. This fucking guy keeps getting himself caught. Talking shit. And then I try to help him out. Nope, it's not.
Stop! Then pay.
I don't know where to go. Shh. Don't mind me. I'm just doing my thing. Don't worry about me, man. I forgot that running and jumping in this game is like a death sentence in certain areas. Okay, well. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, he's over here somewhere. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're good. Wait, where'd he go? He was outside a second ago. Oh, fuck. No, really? No, no, don't.
Stop! Then pay with you.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I need to find Amuse. Did he go into the city? I think he did. Amuse, why would you do that? Oh, now he's over here. What is going on? Hey, Amuse!
Over here.
No, that's Glarthier.
Yes, you. We need to talk. Yes, you. We need to talk.
I don't want to kill a guard. Man. I'm gonna have so much bounty to pay off.
We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind.
Why? Why is that quest happening now? What is going on? Okay, nobody try and attack me now. Amuse is supposed to be here. Where did he go? He like glitched out somehow. Maybe if I wait. Yeah? That could work. Let's see if Amuse catches up. I mean, I didn't see any other good way of escaping the castle. Yeah, I wonder if he goes out of the other... If there's another, like, way out of the castle that he takes. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this is pretty fucked up. No, it's definitely telling me to go... there. Let's go there.
Stop right there, criminal.
I think something fucky's
breaks
happening.
the law on my watch.
Oh, hey, Jonathan's on his way.
Now pay your...
Nah, sorry. Amuse. I don't know what's happening. There we go. Okay, we escaped somehow. Is that you? Amuse!
Anything for my savior.
Oh, I've never been happier to see a shitty thief.
I don't mean to gossip. He told me to give this message to any member of the Thieves Guild that asked about him or a book. Look under the bush near the well behind the Restoral's house. I was going to take it for myself, but I owe you a great debt. You should take it.
Okay.
Say,
Cool. He told me where it is. So now we just gotta... We should probably pay off our bounty before we go looking for this, huh? Because otherwise Skingrad's gonna be even more obnoxious than it already is to navigate. Let's see if we can fast travel. Nope. Okay, not yet. This is fine, though. Everything's fine. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Okay. We're gonna resist arrest again. And we're gonna talk to Skreeva. Skreeva, why are you not in your house? Skreeva! She's around here somewhere. Oh yeah, she hangs out with her friends at the bar. Forgot.
You have
Hey!
the prey.
Nope.
You have the prey escapes. Return when you have.
God damn it, seriously? Fine. I'll go do that before. Can I go out of this gate? No, I can't. Oh, hey, Nerdroot. Thanks for the arrows, bitches. This is really dumb. This is exceedingly dumb. I'm taking your horse! Fuck you! Nope. Haha! I mean, I figure we're already basically dead. We may as well. Taylor, there's something really charming about how easy it is to outrun the City Watch. Yeah. As long as you've got decent speed, you can just kind of keep going. Run away! Also, hi, Taylor. I hope your day's going well. Did we? Did we finish? Oh, nope, he's still there. Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
Look out!
I am
What?
Lathan, squad. Surely you've heard the stories of the quest for the Crusader's relic. Only a true knight can find them.
Is this
Or
the
even
Knights
you.
of the Nine?
Is there anywhere in Tam? Sir Roderick is he is too modest to tell you himself. He is. Soon I'll be ready.
Weird. Continue your penance to earn the god's forgiveness. Okay, fine. Just gotta keep running. I really don't... You know what? Fine. I'll kill the guard. I've already accumulated, like, probably 3,000 bounty anyways. I may as well... I think I have nearly infinite gold. So, it's really not a problem at this point. Let's just go back to Skingrad. Finish our quest so that we can finally stop getting accosted by the guards every 10 minutes. No!
Then pay with your blood.
Okay, 2250. That's not a bad fine. You know, all things considered. Ah, oh, nope. That's a bad way to go. There we go. Uh-huh. We're doing it. We're making moves. Found it. Oh, this one's only 2 pages. In an earlier volume, I discussed the vagaries and influences of the Aedric prophecies, more commonly known as the Elder Scrolls. Readers wanting to know the history behind the highly inappropriate appellation Aedric can refer to chapters 23 through 27 of my previous work for a full explanation, as well as the incompetencies of my good comrade Theron of Mournhold, who named them thus. The influences of the archivally historic Elder Scrolls cannot be understated. Once a prophecy contained in an Elder Scroll is enacted in Tamriel, the text of the parchment becomes fixed. All readers ingest the same divine message. It becomes an historical document, declaring the unequivocal truth of the past event. Scholars, even those as dim-witted as Theron of Mournhold, cannot argue the bias of the writer, like he has with my earlier works. Not even magic can affect the word written upon those ancient pages. Hell yeah. We did the thing. We got it. We got the book. We finished. I think that's one of the greatest line readings in any piece of media ever. In fact, I'll say it. Oblivion has better voice acting than Grim Fandango. That's the way it is. Oh, I think Jonathan's here. We're gonna take a short break. I'm gonna get another mic set up, and then we're gonna keep going. So I'll be right back. There we go. Hey, it's Borfboo.
Hey, it's me.
He's back.
I'm here right now to provide low energy entertainment. And lots
Hell
of blinking.
yeah. Okay. I think we can do this. There we go.
Cool.
That looks fine. And we'll open Oblivion again. We'll just continue this. Have you beaten Oblivion?
Yes,
Okay.
years ago.
Yeah.
The Knights of the Nine and then Shivering Isles. All
I figured.
I was way more into Oblivion than I ever got into Skyrim.
Hell yeah.
Like, it's just more difference of environment in that game.
Yeah, for sure. At least it feels like it.
There was a palette.
Yeah. A certain palette. A certain je ne sais quoi.
Like, I'm going to enjoy listening to the music and some grunting.
Yes. Ha! Ah! Stop! One of my favorites we actually just heard a few minutes ago,
Yeah.
which was the "Why don't you die?" It's just so good.
It is.
Like, it's just completely over the top delivery. Oh, I forgot I'm still running from the cards. I was doing that Thieves Guild quest where is that an Oblivion gate? Oh, that's weird. Huh. Because I've already beaten the main quest. They should all be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I was doing that Thieves Guild quest. Yeah, I didn't know any of these lit up after you finished the main. That's strange. I was doing the Thieves Guild quest where you like have to find the thief that got taken or something, and you have to finish his theft and bring the book back to Skreeva.
Mm-hmm.
And in the process, somebody like came up on me in the dungeon, and I had no other option than to kill them because otherwise they were going to follow me through the rest of the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
And it, wouldn't let me talk to anybody. So I killed the guy, and now the guards are mad at me. And so I killed some guards, and now they're
More mad.
now they're more mad. It turns out they're pretty pissed. Hey, Skreeva, I really need you to take care of this for me.
Theranos is dead. I grieve for him. But at least you have the book.
Is that loud
The
enough for
Grey
you?
Fox
Oh, yeah.
has sought
Okay, cool.
this book for many years. All would be good if you had not killed to get it. The Thieves Guild has no use for you until you pay the. I do
Okay.
not wish to set eyes on.
That's fine. I'll pay the
Your
blood
honor
price.
is restored. The Thieves Guild welcomes you back. This one may now pay
Oh, okay.
you for finding the.
Can
the
you?
hunter can pay.
Okay.
It will be done.
There we go. Now let's see
Good
if this
eye is-
guard just conveniently forgets that I exist. Nope. Nope, that's not how you do things in this game.
Good evening.
No!
Hide the hunter.
What do you do? No! No, stop! Wait, no, what's the button for my weapon? Guard?
I accept your surrender. Go away.
That's hilarious. I want to check my bounty. Where was it? It was probably up here. Largest bounty.
I never actually like played the Thieves Guild
There we go.
quest at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like Dark Brotherhood and all the other like guild quests.
Yeah, the Dark Brotherhood was fucking amazing. I think we might have to, instead of going back to Morrowind and doing those quests, I think we might have to do Dark Brotherhood and Oblivion next, because that is like, it's very good. It's classic. But I remembered liking the Thieves Guild questline a lot when I first played
The
through.
esteemed cat.
Turns out it's not very good. I just, rose-colored lenses or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
It did not live up
Hieronymus
to,
must be
up to
eliminated
memory.
Once and for all. The Grey Fox has asked that you do this personally. It is a most delicate matter.
Dun dun dun. What is the plan?
Countess Umbranox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard. The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates.
Oh, I skipped something.
The letter is currently in Steward Darahill's desk. She has lied to Lady Umbranox, telling her that the letter has yet to arrive. We are thieves, not murderers. That is the province of the Dark Brotherhood. For reasons unknown to this one, the Grey Fox has extended his protection to the Umbranox family, and Lady Umbranox in particular.
Dun dun dun.
While Lex is a problem for the guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbranox.
I wonder why the Grey Fox would have such an affinity for the Umbranox family.
You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Breville. With the forged letter in hand, sneak into the Legion commander's office in the Imperial City prison and seal it with his seal. Darahill cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter to
Yeah, sure.
That is good. Remember, this is a mission of stealth, not blood. Your payment will be higher than normal to cover the expense of the forgery.
Hell yeah.
I heard Ita Reynas talking about the geography of Tamriel again. She's very knowledgeable.
Cool.
Shadow hide the hunter.
Let's go do that thing then.
I bumped the mic. No, it's funny. Like I remember playing like the Dark Brotherhood like years ago on Oblivion. I'm just thinking to myself, like, yeah, this game would be really fun. Like multiplayer. Like I'll be on this roof and those guys be on that roof. I'm like go and complete a mission together. It'd be really cool. And then like the online game came out and like I played it for a few minutes. Like this game sucks.
Yeah, I think I hopped on. Oh no, I think I hopped on ESO after you because I was on there for the Morrowind expansion.
Yeah.
I think was when I tried it out, and I don't think I even made it out of the hub area. It was just such an uncomfortable experience. I don't know what it was about it. There's just something off.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like Guild Wars 1 somehow. Just yeah.
It felt unorganized. Like
Yeah.
like there's just the areas themselves where like I don't really know where to go. It feels like I'm just looting random towers.
Exactly. Very strange. First, I steal the letter from Stuart Darahill's desk in Castle Anvil, then get a forgery made. I have to find and pay. Multiplayer just feels weird for this game format. Yes, I completely agree, Taylor. Darahill cannot be trusted to deliver the letter. Okay, cool. So, Darahill's desk in Castle Anvil.
The multiplayer feels weird, and when it happens, like in your mind, when you're like a 12-year-old playing the game by yourself, you're like, yeah, I wish I had friends.
God damn it! I have to go outside. You can't figure out how to leave the house. Yeah, I think that was why so many of us like disliked the idea of ESO when it was announced is because like the Elder Scrolls games are totally based around that power fantasy of like being the one. And if you take that to a multiplayer scenario, it's like suddenly you remove all of the stuff that enticed you to play in this world.
Yeah.
You know?
I think not to bring up Souls.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Yeah. I don't know, you can continue.
But no, like the game, like you still feel like you're the one, but you can still like ask for assists every so often. But like there's only certain areas where you can actually do that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like a good balance.
Totally. And the way I've always kind of interpreted the multiplayer in Souls games is sort of like an alternate timelines or alternate worlds sort of thing, like where you're reaching out to another sort of instance of that reality.
Yeah.
You know, because when other players come to help, they're like sort of like ghosts.
Yeah.
You know,
Very
like
ethereal.
yeah. And Elden Ring's the same way.
Yeah.
Which. Yeah.
Elden Ring's just Souls with horse.
Exactly. I don't know what it is about it though. Like it really grabbed me. Like I played Bloodborne on your PlayStation for like a couple hours and like enjoyed it, but it was not something that I like desperately needed to play the rest of the game. But Elden Ring, like I played it for one day and I was like, okay, I get this, and this is all I want to play now. This is all I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. Like I have no more hobbies. My life is Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that game.
To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though.
Why is your mouth not moving?
I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle.
Also, it keeps changing voice actors.
Yeah.
Secret people. Find the blacksmith.
I don't know what's going on with my my save, but there's something weird.
But I heard a gang of all-female thieves.
Okay. That's sexist.
He went like real cockney.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't have to afford my medicine.
I was saying earlier,
Anyways.
we need to cancel Todd Howard at this point for
Yeah.
being racist against the Cockney. It's not acceptable, Todd. You can't hate white people like that.
How dare you try to give a space game? We don't want space game.
Yeah.
We want more of this.
We do. That's literally true, though. Yeah.
He's like, I want to do this for myself.
Uh-huh.
I like space.
Whatever, Todd. Quit being a valued and respected member of gaming history. Your day has
Make
come, Todd.
elsewhere.
Yeah. That's all we want. We want Elsewhere or High Rock or Black Marsh. One of those.
Like Marsh be interesting.
Yeah. I think the reason I want Black Marsh is because it would not be like any other Elder Scrolls game. Like, necessarily, it would be like a Witcher game or something. I don't know. It would just be strange.
Yeah.
The types
cat
of
burglar I've been told to expect.
monsters and plots and sort of social hierarchies and stuff that you'd have to deal with would be completely different.
They've made mods where like you can change like the heights of races.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wish they would implement that in the next game because it's actually more interesting to look at. So it's
Yeah.
just like humanoids everywhere. I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
It's cool to see like an orc being really huge.
it makes sense for like balancing and, you know, clipping and stuff like that. But yeah, from a lore perspective, it is much more interesting to see all the variation between the characters. I mean, if Final Fantasy XIV can do it,
Yeah.
then come on, Todd. Orin has shown me a secret passage within the walls of Castle Anvil. It should let me get to. Yep. We've got a secret passage. That's the important thing. We got the skeleton key early
Yeah,
on in this
you
one.
have to.
Yeah.
It's usually like the first quest I do. Like, no, this shit.
Exactly. I do think that's one of the things that Skyrim got right, is the lockpicking. It's engaging enough that you can feel like you accomplish something when you do it well, but it's so simple that it's not a really big deal if you're bad at it.
I don't know. I kind of like just not having to deal with a lot of this.
Yeah. No, I agree. To create a potion of Restore Fatigue, combine any 2 normal foods, such as meat or seeds. Grind carefully with the mortar and pestle. Place the resulting powder in a small pestle and mix with ordinary clear water. I like how the fatigue potions are just like protein shakes.
Yeah.
That's all it is. There's got to be something else good in here to steal. Nernroot. Okay, bye. So we got the list. What are we doing now? We have to do something with the list. We have to like get it stamped or something. Now I need to find a forger. Ah. Oh, because it wasn't finished. Hey, man. Thanks for that.
Good morning.
Not exactly the place I want to be.
Hi there.
Good morning. So, speaking of Elden Ring, what is your current build?
Question. Pretty high strength and dex, honestly. Like I was straight up trying to like just remake a Bloodborne type of style.
Yeah.
That's the way I like to fight.
Mage,
Hello.
I
Hello.
know of one. Can you spare a few coins?
That will do. That will do. Look for a man known only as the Stranger.
This magical gold turns anyone cockney.
Here's him to a leprechaun.
He's out and about in the morning, so I would wait until afternoon or evening.
I
to
would
visit
wait.
him.
What's weird because like that's not a common accent in the game.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally only the beggars. Like it's just, I mean, classist, I guess, is the most accurate term.
Yeah.
Well, only because I like you. Look for a man known only as the Stranger.
The Stranger.
Down the road from the.
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
Stranger.
Blessings of Standard upon me.
Oh, but yeah, just think I'm level 65 right now. Just literally just grinding so I can have less hard time battling bosses.
That's understandable. I think I'm just past level like 50.
Yeah.
And I went for a strength dex build as well. I started off as the thief.
By the head of Eleanor, to the full of kine in those days of old, Cyrodiil. The unfeathered.
Okay.
Once there, I followed the old way of.
Okay.
I eat a lot of carrots.
I can see really, really good in the dark. You should see it. Look at how big my pupils are.
Sometimes I just like making a sandwich in the middle of the night because I can. Without turning the candles on.
Sometimes I just close my eyes for a long time and then open them really wide and do it over and over again. It's like kegels for your eyes.
I like to freak people out.
Do I know you?
How many of me do you see?
I don't have time to gossip about the guild right now. Everyone wants to know about the Gray Fox. Gray Fox this, Gray Fox that. He's just a man, not a Daedric lord.
Are you sure?
I've heard it all. They say he's immortal because he's led the Thieves Guild for over 300. No one ever sees his face because he always wears that gray cowl. And speaking of the gray cow, you'd
Yes.
think he was Saint Nerevar, the way they talk about him.
This dude looks like Tucker Carlson.
He really does. He's
got that dumb look on his face.
he's an amalgam of like all of the right wing like post IDW idiots.
I am the stranger.
Who's the other guy with the
That's
small
all you need to
face?
know, that
Small face.
I am
Yeah,
nobody to
not Tucker Carlson. It's like Charlie something.
Oh, Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just straight up insane.
Please, go on.
Wait, was I supposed
I
to?
forgot about this
That
little
will
dialogue thing.
Get you something.
Yes, right.
I missed that.
The best thing. There was something that I was reading the other day that said they were bringing that back. What was the? Maybe it was about the Starfield or whatever the new game.
Oh yeah.
That it was gonna have a similar thing.
It started to feel like a, because I really haven't paid attention to it because it's not what I want.
Yeah.
Is it like sci-fi or is it just like sci-fi fantasy like aliens or is it just like you're exploring the planets only people live?
I have no idea. We should look that up here in a bit. We should do some Starfield research.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely supposed to talk to this guy, right?
Your
Starfield research. Field research.
This is very
Yeah, that's
good. It's like we're astronauts, but
I am the stranger. That is all you need to know. That
okay. Do I need to just follow this guy or something? He's kind of an asshole. Okay, well he's gone. Where'd you go?
You know what's another like nice thing about this game?
Yes.
Like the architecture just doesn't feel like that unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like very attainable.
that's true. Although I think that was partially due to like the technical limitations of how they had to build the cities.
Yeah.
But you're totally right.
But I liked it more because when you did come across something that was like very fantastical, it really stuck out.
Mm-hmm.
There's even a few times like I remember going to the forest and like I just found like a really thick tree. I was like, holy shit, look at this thick tree. It's not like coconut trees, and there was nothing important about it, but I liked seeing that thick tree.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, on the subject of architecture and of Elden Ring, the architecture in Elden Ring, holy shit.
Yeah.
I love it.
do you want?
Oh my god. Going through Stormvale was fantastic. It's just like, it's like late medieval architecture, like British late medieval architecture,
What do you
just like
want?
cranked up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not like anything crazy.
Yeah. Not
But,
like,
but it's
super
just like,
intricate.
it's just turned up a little bit. Things are like a little more pokey.
Bit
And
bigger.
like, yeah, a bit bigger. Buildings are a bit taller than they should be. And it's nice. It makes everything feel like so imposing, but also inviting. It's very cool.
You're bothering me.
No, this one thing I always love about like Souls games, like things are pretty attainable for the most part, or they might just be slightly like took up a notch. But also like the creature monster designs, like they'll get like really like creepy and weird with the designs. But like my favorite part is when they just make them goofy,
Yeah,
and usually like those are the most terrifying bosses.
for sure. Forge this letter.
Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then. And
Okay. Cool. So let's go and wait. And Taylor said it's like walking in a Caspar David Friedrich painting. I'm not familiar with Friedrich. I know shit about art history, but you're probably right. Jonathan might know more.
Art history, not so much.
Yeah.
I just know like weird, like tricks from art history, but that's it.
Yeah. Ooh, is it gonna let me interact with
And
things
mostly with
outside of the game
anatomy.
this time? Oh god. What have I done? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Like basically the extent is like, see these Baroque paintings? I think my researcher would be like, yeah, this looks right? But if you look at it, it's wrong.
Caspar David Friedrich. Ooh, yeah, that is nice. I like.
On some of the, it's like the underground levels on.
Wow.
You get, like,
Yeah,
a lot
that's-
of Basinski feelings. Yeah.
Very. Yeah.
Like, this mixed with Basinski
Mhm.
is kind of like what a lot of some of the more mythical
Oh.
stuff on Elder Ring is.
There you go.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I like. Do. There we go. Okay. Oh, interesting. You can't wait while tabbed out of the game. My boy.
You're
Okay.
my fee.
I feel that any client,
You're bothering me.
I need your money, but you're bothering me.
Just your response to every email. I'm short on coin right now.
Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus Lex has a glowing recommendation.
Hooray!
Hieronymus Lex. Was it Hieronymus Rex? I feel like that was a character. Rex.
I don't know. The only Hieronymus I've ever known was Hieronymus Lex from this game.
Maybe it was just a joke. I gotta look this up now.
It sounds like my brain is turning into like a funk artist that I can't remember the name of.
It's not a thing. Maybe I'm just thinking about T-Rexes.
Just got dinos on the brain. You know, as one does. Oh, I should probably not pick this in front of the guard, huh? Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Just scoot him. I'm just gonna scoot you over. Just over here.
Shh. No, I need you to go that way. Okay.
Perfect. Good job,
Thank
Joe.
you. And thank you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I feel like that's probably not the place, huh? Whoop! Somebody saw me. I just saw my thing light up.
It's all over,
Fuck.
lawbreaker.
Hey, can we not do this right now? Can we do...
I'm judging you.
Yeah. Okay. This is fine. We're gonna be fine. Mouse. Oh, that's not what I need. I need the stamp. Ooh.
Forgot there were paintings of this. Paintings in this game.
Yeah. Oh.
There was just like, I guess I'll just paint this room.
That was a bad idea. I think we can drop. There's got to be something else in here I can drop. I guess that's fine. We'll just do that. Where's the dude? Oh, you know what? I bet it is upstairs. I could have sworn I heard him just a second ago.
Oh.
Whoop! No! Fuck you. Shh, be quiet.
Sleep in the bed. They won't know.
They won't know that it's me. Yeah, I mean, he's got to be coming up here, right?
Guess it was nothing.
Yeah. Bring?
Must have been the wind.
Hey!
I love these illustrations.
Stepping softly, hiding in the shadows, you do everything in your power to remain undetected. You have become an expert at sneaking. You can now move silently. Running or walking no longer affects your ability to remain undetected. That means I don't need to press shift anymore when I'm sneaking to hide good. Okay, I need you to come up here, man, so that I can be out there. He's not gonna come in.
I'm just pacing.
Yeah.
I got a lot on my mind.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. Take any stolen goods you have. The next move
Aha!
is yours.
I'm fucking dead.
I've learned the art of camouflage.
I was here the whole time. What a fucking dork.
I saw you learn how to sneak fast.
Yeah, it was really weird. This piece of paper popped up in front of your head. I figured I'd just let you process that for a minute. Where is this thing that I'm supposed to be getting? It. Oh. Well, it's that. Is what I was supposed to get. We can be done now. We didn't have to do any of that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. Oh, there he is.
Just went to the... That wasn't right effect. Just bolted into it.
I need to, oh, that'd be really good. In a video that I'm editing right now, I made it to where I faded out of the webcam. Like, it was me and Alex playing Space Quest.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, fuck, and, like, did the thing where I dissolve on the screen, but it looks like the video is still playing.
Yeah.
It was me practicing my compositing skills. And I was just thinking, it would be great to have an overlay. There was just that, like, just a looping GIF or something of my camera with me not in it.
Yeah.
That I could just click to make myself go away whenever you know.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Just peace.
Mm-hmm.
Well met.
Why? Guys, it's midnight. What are you doing?
Conga line. Midnight conga line.
This is my kind of party.
It's you. Hi.
Oh, okay. I guess not.
It is
Breville?
okay.
Where am I supposed to be going? Anvil. Okay. Let's get rid of that darn Hieronymus Lex. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait some more.
Maybe I'm thinking of Leatherhead Rex.
Leatherhead Rex?
Yeah. He's like a horror character.
That sounds right, maybe. Oh.
What?
There we go. Hi. New guard captain.
You have the Imperial
I'm your guy.
Watch recommendation for my new guard captain.
Yep.
Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Darahil. Let me see that.
Don't worry about Darren. He'll be fine.
Hieronymus looks like the best choice.
He's not inside
I
a
was about
trunk
to give the position
at the
to
bottom of
Darahil's
Niven Bay.
cousin. I have the orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Lex. Thank you, courier. My steward will tip you. He's
Cool.
a blessing on this.
The
The elder. You are
Good
dismissed.
stuff. Thank you.
Get out of here.
Well met.
Well met. I'm pretty sure yesterday you were trying to kill me.
Just staring off into space there, buddy.
Yeah, he did. He did look real happy there for a second.
That cloud's pretty.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice job. He's
Yeah.
paying attention
Yeah,
now.
exactly. I called him out. Fuck. I'm sorry, man. I totally broke your zen. I didn't mean to. Those are precious moments, and I just destroyed one of them. That's on me, man. Honestly. Oh, do I get to tell Hieronymus Lex that he can ship off now? Yes, okay. Where? He was here a minute ago. I was like, I could swear there was a bridge there before. I was thinking of this bridge.
Speak.
Hieronymus? Why is he in this thing? Oh, I guess it is a tavern.
Evening, sir. I've been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Grey Fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he has finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil.
I think the other thing that has desaturated the rose-tinted lenses over time for me is that, like, now I understand that systemic issues are a problem.
Yeah.
Rather than, like, individuals.
Mm-hmm.
And so quest lines like this, where it's like, we saved the day by getting rid of the bad guard captain. And just...
Yeah.
They sort of pale a little bit. You know? It's just not... It's not quite the same emotional payoff as, like... I don't know. Dismantling the monarchy or something.
That makes sense. This feels more like just
yeah,
kind of like you said, rose tinted glasses.
Yeah,
like very just simple and enjoyable in that sense.
Exactly. I'm saying it's lib cucked, basically. Is what.
By the time we got there, it was too late.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time.
I like the idea that he's just really, really far behind on the news.
This time is different.
Yeah.
Can't you feel it?
I don't know. It's weird. I could swear I saw literal demons coming out of the ground like just a few days ago. Okay, so he's done. Now the Thieves Guild will be safe from his persecution. All I have to do is get back to Skreeva. Okay.
It's you. Hi.
That's nice.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
The esteemed cat burglar. Well done, Hunter. Hieronymus Lexman no longer has a thing to call the Thieves Guild. The Grey Fox shows his gratitude.
Yeah, a normal
You are being
greeting.
promoted to Shadowfoot and may now use Orin of Castle Anvil as your fence.
Hell yeah.
The Hunter,
Oh, I don't have any more.
City Swimmer, certainly lives up to her name. I've seen her in the canals many times. I have no more jobs for a thief. However, there are rumors that the Grey Fox himself may call on you soon.
Dun dun dun.
He's like city swimmer.
Shadow
Like you put this in the context of like this isn't a fantasy world. This is like New Jersey. Just like, just funny.
Out there in the Hudson, contracting all sorts of weird diseases.
That's city swimmer.
Just day and night.
That's like Rock and Ronnie, just a character in the town.
Okay. Where are our fences? Yeah, where are my fences? I don't remember where any of them are. I know there's at least that one guy in like Bruma or whatever, right? Let's go find him again. Hey, Alex, how's it going?
Hey, Alex, dude, what's up?
Brother Alex. Borfboo looking hella cute.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks.
he does that. You just can't help it.
It hurts.
It hurts. It's so painful. Looking this good all the time. Do. Good to see you, homie.
You're about Zorunda.
Where's?
Stealing gold and now he's in jail.
Is it Ongar?
What can I?
One of these guys is a
Now
fence
let's do
for me.
business.
It's not Olav. Someone's got to do it. It's a curse.
Somebody walk in. I guess we'll pretend to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
Can you? No, you're not the guy.
Shadow.
Was he on the other side of town? I really wish it was showing me where my fences were.
Those Nords look more Nord than the Nord in Skyrim.
Yeah. It's because their faces are molded from just strange clay rectangular prisms. Jurl? This seems... Why is it leading me down there? Why is it... Hey, Oblivion? What the fuck are you doing? Let's not worry about the fences. Man, I miss breaking Oblivion with mods. Kind of surprised you're not playing a modified version. Yes, I wanted to go back and play all of the games as they originally were, which it turns out was a bad decision. So eventually we will start doing mods for these, specifically for Oblivion. I know Kelly, who is Dova Kelly on Twitch. I think I can do... Maybe? Is the command working? There we go. She has a lot of really good mods that she uses that I will probably be installing at some point because it just looks really pretty. Okay, now that we're outside, Castle Anvil. We're good. We made it. I do still need to fence more things. I need to fence literally 1 gold more. Just the UI mod completely changes the game's playability. Yeah, that same thing for Skyrim too.
I see you work with...
I see you work with the Great Fox. Yes.
Keep it down. This isn't exactly legal.
Are you? Are you cool with this? Like, you know what we're doing here, right? We're professional thieves.
Be quiet. I don't want to discuss the illegality of what I'm doing at the moment. Nobody look.
Thank you for lurking, Alex. And enjoy Scourgebringer. I definitely plan on checking that out at some point soon.
You... Sure, why not? I might have... You've made a good bit. Sure, why not?
It's what I do, man.
Sure. That's a fair deal.
Cool.
Remember.
Do paintbrushes still stay stuck in the air?
Yes.
Drop them?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I've been collecting them, because I eventually want to play around with that.
Him preach. He may sound crazy at first. I've heard Carahill.
Okay.
Shadow hide. I see you work with...
Aren't you my Doyen now, as well as my fence? Do I just need to wait for the Gray Fox to contact me? What is happening now?
Shadow hide you.
I've definitely sold more than 600 gold worth of stolen goods. There we go.
I see you work...
Hieronymus
He's
Lakes.
the captain of the guard in Anvil now. He used to be in the Imperial Watch until Countess Umbernox had him reassigned. He made things very difficult for the Thieves Guild for a while. I heard you were the one that made it all happen. Everyone in the Thieves Guild is grateful.
Just maxed out my tech tree. It's a totally different game. Scales with each playthrough really well. Oh, nice. I love a good New Game Plus.
Take your time.
Nice. Okay, well that's cool, but I already knew that because I'm the one that did the thing. Okay. I guess let's go to sleep somewhere, maybe? I don't know. Is it? Yeah, north.
What is it now?
Nothing.
Hello.
Is it still our... Yes. He's got such a potato face. I love it. Beautiful, thick man. Okay. I don't know what happened to the frame rate there for a minute. Pew, pew, pew. There's definitely an inn around here somewhere. Is it this? Morvain Peacemakers? That's gonna be weapons. Yeah, Peacemakers. Very funny. No. Oh, yeah.
You are the toast of Anvil, my friend. It may be
What?
only a temporary respite, but everyone feels better with that gate closed.
Oh, okay. Because of the whole
Buildings
Oblivion Crisis thing. I forgot I did that.
Excellent. It's up the stairs. Be seeing you.
Part of me was gonna be like, make this too real. I don't believe in the Oblivion Crisis. It's not happening. It's not real.
That was a hoax by the liberal establishment to... There we go. And also, Martin Septim is a reptile.
Not like Argonians, but like a bad reptile.
Not that there's anything wrong with Argonians, you
My
know.
friend's an Argonian.
Yeah.
A message for you from the Grey Fox.
There we go. I figured we just needed to rest. What is the message? Also, Methridel, I thought I was doing better than you. Why are you delivering messages for the Grey Fox?
The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Helvia's Cecia's house in Bruma.
Okay. We can definitely do that.
What do you do?
I mean, we could walk together if you want. And if it's gonna be awkward, we can not. Okay. Telvia Cesius? Elvia Cesius? Something like that. There was a Cesius in there. Helvius Cesia. Yep. Oh shit! It's the guy! I love how dorky it looks.
I know.
Oh, it's so good.
I see you got my message.
It is an honor to finally meet you.
I have need of your special gifts. There is an item hidden away in a remote monastery. I need you to go get it for me.
Okay.
The monastery is extensive and well guarded, so you should make sure to be well prepared. Should you succeed, I will pay you well for your services.
I'd be honored to help.
Capital. The monastery is called the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. It is where retired blind moth priests go to wait out the rest of their days.
If I remember right, I really
Mark
liked
the
this
location
quest
on your
back in
map.
the day.
Look for it in the far northeast of Cyrodiil, beyond Cheydinhall. I need you to acquire Sevilla's stone. It is a large crystal with special properties that I need to gain advantage. Remember, do not shed innocent blood. However, there is no blood price for slaying the stone's guardians, human
Okay.
or inhuman.
Okay.
I don't
I think you just gave us a license to kill.
shadow hide you.
I don't see these as people.
Yeah. These people, not actually people. They're in my way and inconvenient. So I'm going to retroactively apply negative characteristics to them as to dehumanize them.
And make
And-
you feel better.
Yeah.
when you kill them.
Exactly.
But it's not killing.
Also related that I don't think you've seen yet.
Yeah.
Is it on this one? Oh, I haven't added it to this one. I haven't added the hotkey. This.
It's time to
I was quite proud of that one.
That's good.
Thank you.
Did you animate it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. I just found like a nice image where his whole body was in frame rather than sticking off. Because every picture I found of him, his hair was sticking off the screen. But I finally found one that was like zoomed out far enough with his finger and everything. Yeah, just cut out his multiple versions of his mouth from different screenshots and yeah. Did the little head bob.
Nice touch.
Thank you. There is a cave up here that I kind of want to explore, but we're kind of busy. Riles the Machine, how's the questing going? Hey Riles, haven't seen you here before. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Questing is going well. We are in the middle of the Gray Fox's first quest for us. Didn't realize I didn't have any arrows. Okay, there's more in the inventory. We're fine. Yeah, so we're helping out the Gray Fox. We're getting the something. He just told us what it was. I already forgot. My brain is not entirely there right now. Sevilla's Stone from the Temple of the Ancestor Moths, which is very cool lore-wise in the Elder Scrolls. But I lack the focus to explain its significance right now. It does have to do with the Elder Scrolls themselves, which is fun. Come on, let me add him. Okay, there we go. Ooh, are you big into TES lore? Yes, I like it a lot. There's actually there's a show that I did for a couple months, and that we will be bringing back very soon. Actually, don't know if Jonathan knows this yet. Called Lore Club. You can look up the videos on my YouTube channel, where we did sort of like well-produced readings of the various lore books from the game. We only got a couple books in to what was it? Vivek's sermons. And we did the Lusty Argonian Maid as well, which was hilarious and very fun because I got to make a funky soundtrack for it. But yeah, we're going to be bringing that back in the form of audio-only episodes at some point soon, probably like a podcast sort of thing. Just a matter of working the logistics out. But that'll give me the ability to do like, you know, full-on conversations about the lore rather than these tightly edited, optimized for YouTube sort of videos. I was into TS lore a bunch as a teen, but whatever I learned, I forgot at this point. Yeah, it is, you know, with age, it sort of goes in one ear right out the other, but I'm hoping to sort of refresh myself in the process as well.
Aw.
Ah!
Oh, yay! I learned something.
Oh, so that's how to avoid slipping my patella.
Hey.
That's very good. And thanks for checking it out, Riles. Wait, why are there scamps here still? You guys are all supposed to be gone. I already...
Cold down there.
Yeah. They're warmed by their love, their hellish love of the destruction of this planet. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, you know, it didn't really track. I should probably not be running around in the Jural Mountains. There's probably a much more optimal way of getting there. But this is fine. This is all right. Jonathan?
Yeah?
Do you have a favorite piece of Elder Scrolls lore? Or a favorite book?
I really don't know anymore.
That's valid. It has been a while since we've done anything like as a group related to the Elder Scrolls. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna straight up die if I keep doing this. We're doing that little thing where you scoot on your butt through the snow. When you're first learning to ski, you can't quite get pizza right. You're just like French fries all the time. That's a skiing reference for like 2 people.
I didn't see snow until snow came and slapped us in the face last year.
Yeah. The mountain climbing is wild in this game. Yes. Yeah, it's like, it's possible. It's possible in the way that like it's possible to drink bleach. Like it's possible. You can do it. You shouldn't do it. But you can, theoretically.
Of course you're thinking about it.
I've never skied, but I know about the pizza and French fries. Okay, cool. Yeah, I figure that's enough in the sort of the cultural head canon, the collective canon, the American canon.
All I know is crisscross applesauce.
Yeah. It is good that we don't use the name we used to use for it. For crisscross applesauce.
Oh, we got you.
Yeah. Here we go. It's the temple. I forgot you can't grab the butterflies in this one.
And there was like a bit on that, on the Unbreakable, the show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
How many seasons of that did they do? Because I think I only watched season 1.
I think I only saw up to season 2. I'm pretty sure there's like 4. Maybe
Okay.
more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some things wear out real fast with me.
It seemed like a very shallow well to keep going back to.
Mm-hmm.
But, what's her name that plays Kimmy Schmidt? I forget her name.
Yeah.
But she's great.
Yeah. she's
So
funny.
that's great. And the guy that plays Titus?
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious.
I think for a brief period there, I saw him more in commercials.
Yeah.
Not again.
Yeah. And then just not again. That happens to comedic actors.
Mm-hmm.
I found the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. Now I just have to locate Sevilla's stone. Maybe I can persuade one of the monks to help me. Maybe.
It's probably a lot harder not to like stick out as a comedian nowadays.
Yeah.
Because there's not just like TV and movies
What
now.
can
It's
this
like
peaceful monk do for
Yeah.
you, stranger?
multiple streaming services. Like no one watches all of them.
Exactly. Yeah, that's probably it's sort of the same problem that like independent music has had for a while. Like with all of these streaming services, it's so easy to get started now. Like a lot of the gates are down for like getting into the field, but by that same mechanism, the difficulty of like really taking off is significantly higher than it used to be. So yeah, that probably applies to both. Okay.
I don't understand what you mean. We can see just fine. I don't understand what you mean. We can see just fine.
I love this guy.
Go ahead.
Kill him.
No more.
Sorry, man. Jonathan said I had to.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Yes. What? What nonsense.
That was probably not ideal.
We
I
understand
prefer
each
the
other.
Fable version of this
I don't
sort of
talk sense.
Yeah.
communication. Just
How
fart from
nice. It's just what I wanted.
I like that.
I hope they don't
You're
screw up the new
good.
Fable.
Yeah.
I hope it's just as corny as the old ones.
I think I only ever played 1 and 2. Were there 2 games or was there a
There
third?
was 3.
Okay. Yeah.
There might have been 4th. I don't remember.
I forgot about the charm circle.
But
Yes.
Every single time they release a game, I'm like, it's gonna be better than the last one, and like they always disappoint. I'm like, you have so much potential, but I keep coming to watch your stupid game because I love it.
All I want to be able to do is kick the chickens and grow horns.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
We serve the retired moth priests from the Imperial City. The work they do leads to progressive blindness. They live in utter darkness in the secret catacombs. Of course, it doesn't affect them because they're blind.
we get that. Yes. Uh-huh.
I really shouldn't be telling you this, but I know you are trustworthy.
Guy who I just met.
Blind monks in the
Totally.
catacombs guard the stone.
God is the only
Said
one
they
that
have
talks to me.
magical powers. Don't tell Liddy I said anything. I couldn't
He's just
manage
really
for telling
deep
you.
down the incel hole.
Yeah.
He desperately needs a
You
friend.
can find cairn bullet growing in caves. They're
Okay.
Okay.
What?
You, but only because you are my dear friend. Follow me.
I
Please
imagine
be
it's
discreet and don't bother the other monks.
What is this?
I want to know what's causing that. I've never played through this game and had that
I've
happen.
never seen that either.
It's-
It's so weird.
Constant. The voices switching back and forth. I mean, it's great because whoever that other voice actor is, like, needs to be in a Pixar film. Like,
What I don't understand is like, they had like, did they randomize dialogue in the game?
I think
Is that how that works?
I think they randomly assign like what voice lines are going
Yeah.
in, like how the scripts play back with certain prompts. But like these are obviously pre-scripted stuff. Like these
Yeah.
are quest essential lines.
But the question is, like, the two actors record the same dialogue, and then, like, depending on what game you play, like, we'll switch out the voices for whatever reason.
Well, I think the way they do it is they assign like a voice ID to the member, like the member, the
Character.
yes, the character, and then that character always has that voice, right? That was the way I thought it worked, but yeah, I mean, it could be that they're like, maybe there's something where it's going and looking for that voice file, and like maybe all the voice files are in the same folder or something like that, and so it's finding this guy's voice first sometimes and finding the other guy's voice other times. I don't know. It could definitely be something as simple as that, where there's like no hashing involved or anything. It's just just searching the folder for the first thing that fits the description. Why did Todd make this choice? I don't know, honestly. I feel like this was Todd's sort of dark age where he was very very hands-off for a short time.
No, this is intentional.
Yeah, right. Oh, hey. Wait, didn't we do that earlier? Oh, no, we never got it because we reloaded. Yeah.
Or you had to restart.
What was I saying? Todd. Oh, yeah, I was going to say we did get Fallout 4 around this time too. So something was going on. I've entered the catacombs of the blind monks. The Grey Fox hinted that the true guardians of Sevilla's Stone would not be subject to blood price. I'm betting that also means they won't be too happy to see me. I'd better be careful from here on. Oh yeah, since we were talking about Todd Howard, if you subscribe or you use channel points, we do have some wonderful Todd emojis. So if you want those for to add to your Twitch experience, there's your incentive.
It's funny.
Yeah. Todd glad and Todd sad.
Can I interest you in some Todd photos?
I've got some luscious gifts.
They're essentially NFTs. They are the craze.
Some glossy JPEGs.
Might I interest?
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
Hi.
Hey there, don't touch my mushroom table. Ah, damn it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, golly. Now, why'd you go and do that?
Not our pet rat.
Oh, no, you killed Brownie. Such a good rat. I don't know why they're simultaneously Minnesota.
Brownie, why are you crying? Why are your tears so thick and warm?
Yeah, see, you adjusted to my terrible accent. I started off doing a Minnesotan thing, and it somehow warped to Irish. I guess there's some similarity.
There's some accents I'll start speaking, and they'll switch between like Irish and Russian and Australian.
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, everything eventually becomes like some terrible Eastern European accent, like that doesn't actually exist in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like an amalgam of Russian and Serbian and I don't know.
See, I'm allowed to make fun of these sounds.
Mhm.
My heritage is Eastern.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it. That seems so silly.
Yeah. More fantasy genres should sound like the North Midwest. I agree. Give me some Minnesotan Minotaurs.
All the North Midwest is just what's not the East Coast and not the West Coast and what's not down. That's all Midwest.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you were to circle like the Midwest. It's just most of the U.S. is just Midwest.
Exactly. It's just the vast majority of Americans.
I love that there's like plain skeletons and like Souls games too.
Yes.
And they're my favorite.
Oh my god, it took me way too long to figure out how to kill the skeletons in Elden Ring.
Yeah, it took me way too long too.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you coming back? Is there stone somewhere I can destroy?
Yeah, exactly. Is there like a summoner who keeps bringing you back? And like at first, I think the first time I ran across them was the first time you come across the jellyfish as well, the like ghost jellyfish in that like graveyard area just north of the starting area. And I kept killing them, and then I thought like, oh well, maybe, ow, those hurt when you walk. It's not just when you jump; it's when you walk. Ow, fuck! I figured maybe the jellyfish were somehow doing it, like bringing them back. So I attacked the jellyfish, and then all of them turned red. I was like, oh fuck!
Why would you do this to me?
And then they're like, here, take my blood spit. More. Ugh. There we go.
Now, you ever come across the little like crypt keeper in the boat?
Yes, I have not fought him yet.
There's
I've just watched. Yes, yeah. There's two that I've come across. Yeah, I've not fought those yet. They scare me, so I just went around them.
I won't spoil it for you, but once you get to the high area, there's another one right away. It's terrifying. He does some weird shit.
Okay.
All the other ones, like on the low plateau area, like they're all pretty normal. They just summon like, take these skeleton dudes.
Really? Okay. This is a very silly dungeon.
Yeah.
Is it?
They have like a pile of sticks, like some pointy sticks, like laying on the ground. Like that'll teach them. Like you don't. They have like all these blind guys putting all these traps up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going backwards for that section. That's why. I was like, what? This isn't even facing the right way for it to be intimidating. I figured it was gonna be like the intro of the game where there's those goblins. I haven't even seen any goblins. I do really want this to go off. I just couldn't. I couldn't leave it. Stay. Whoop. There's my air conditioner. Okay. I feel like I probably have to kill him, but at the same time, I don't want to. I bet that's Sevilla's stone, right? Or maybe it's this?
What's that thing? Yeah, what's this? Someone's got a little salt lamp on the side there.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think that's Sevilla's stone. I think this is one of those things that shoots.
Oh.
You remember they like shoot
little sentries.
Magic at you or whatever?
I think you're right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yoink.
Bye bye. Oh, that did nothing. Haha. Can't touch this. No. There's got to be a short way out of here rather than going through the rest of the dungeon. Every Oblivion dungeon is like that. There we go. Yeah, those things scare me. Yes. Yeah, fortunately, my character at this point is extremely over-leveled for this quest. Instructions for the Grey Cowl. That's a weird thing to find here. We should read it. Yeah, it's not long. Okay. The Grey Cowl of Nocturnal shrouds the wearer's face in shadow. No light or magic or detection can penetrate its depths. To look upon Nocturnal's face without the cowl is to view the depths of the void. A man would lose his mind to see it. Recently, it has come to light that the grey cowl has gone missing. This must be at the whim of Nocturnal. Reading in the dark, yeah. For she could reclaim it easily. I do eat a lot of carrots. That's a callback, people.
That was a joke, guys.
It's earlier in the stream. Whosoever wears it shall be lost in the shadows. His true nature shall be unknown to all who meet him. His identity shall be struck from all records and histories. Memory will hide in the shadows, refusing to record the name of the owner to any who meet him. He shall be known by the cowl, and only by the cowl. I am directing a triad of moth priests to investigate this tale. They shall determine the truth or falseness of the story. They shall determine the present whereabouts of the Grey Cowl, be it in Tamriel, Oblivion, or beyond. All curses can be broken, even those laid by Nocturnal. The triad shall determine how this curse may be lifted so that the moth priests may safely wield the Grey Cowl. So they wanted the Grey Cowl so that they could, fuck with Nocturnal. So they could get all up in Nocturnal's business without going mad or whatever. But somebody took it, whom we know to be the Grey Fox. Where are we going now? Why is it saying to go in here? What? Okay, that is where it's pointing.
Is it? Back up. Back up.
It's...
What if it's lower below the mountain?
Maybe. It does have a thing, though.
Oh, yeah.
Did I not complete what I was supposed to? I have Civilstone. Now to get back to Helvius Cecia's house and... Oh, you know what? I bet it's just another one of those weird pathfinding glitches. Where it's looking for the shortest way back and...
Yeah, I guess the world map will show you.
Yep.
Yes.
There we go. Question: what game do you think does stealth best? Ooh, that's really difficult. I mean, unironically, I really love stealth in Oblivion. I think mechanically, in terms of systems interacting with each other to make for interesting and complex stealth, I actually really like Breath of the Wild's approach, where there's a lot of different factors involved that affect your noise output. I think that's pretty cool. But neither that game nor Oblivion really have a cool stealth attack mechanic, and I feel like that's necessary for a good stealth system. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I played stealth games what was it, Dishonored. I just don't really have a whole lot of memory on how the stealth systems were in those games.
Yeah.
So I can't really compare.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So none of them I can think of actually really stood out as phenomenal.
The eye? Oh, I thought you were talking about a game, and then I realized you were talking about the eye in this game. Oh. That tells you how stealthy you are. Yes, that's one of the reasons I like Oblivion's stealth so much, is because it's so simplistic. It's on the opposite end of Breath of the Wild in terms of communicating the information to the player. It's just, is the eye lit up or not? Whereas Breath of the Wild has all these has the little sound meter to take into account, and then you have to know all of the different enemies view radiuses and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I like that Elden Ring lets me do a really cool sneak attack on people when I stealth. But that's, yeah. If I could get some combination of those three, that'd probably be cool.
I think that's how it is in Sekiro.
I hear the
Yeah.
I never played the game though.
Yeah, I never did.
I think that's just them literally trying out let's try kind of more open world. Let's try stealthing. And then they're okay, let's make Elden Ring now.
Let's not try stealthing. Let's try doing stealth.
Oh, what's that?
It's a bad sex thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
You think
This is
you
Nocturnal's
had no
cow.
idea.
Yeah, I learned about something
Where
else
did you hear
recently
about
that
that?
Dex told about.
Yeah. I did think that was really funny.
Would that be a banned word on YouTube?
I don't think so.
Okay.
YouTube is pretty fast and loose with what you can and can't say. It's really just a matter of monetization.
That's the thing I'm interested in.
Yeah. And I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. Twitch, however, I don't know. Twitch is weird. Like Twitch has such an arcane like ban policy that like yeah, I mean pretty significant players on the platform can get banned for like no reason
Like, they won't tell you.
like never find out why. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not referencing the recent Destiny ban. Destiny can go fuck himself. I enjoyed Ghost in Dishonored, though it usually focuses on finding an alternate route. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, that can be fun too. Games where stealth is more about like finding the right path, like memorizing enemy routes and stuff like that. Like back in the day, the one that comes to mind is fuck.
Woodworker.
No, the one with the raccoon.
Sly Cooper.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, Sly Cooper. Yeah.
I see. I suppose there is no hiding it from you. No hiding. What a joke. My whole life is hiding. Everything in that document is true. My identity cannot be known.
I love that,
In
like,
fact,
rather
I
than
just
having
told
us
you
find
my
this
true
out
name
in some
twice,
significant way,
but I bet
we
you
just, like,
won't
find a
remember.
note in a cave that
was
tells
like
us
you
his
met me
situation.
When I was not wearing the
Yeah,
cowl.
yeah, me.
To your clouded memory, he and I are two different people. My own family doesn't even know me. I would give much to be rid of the gray cowl and its curse. My sources tell me that Sevilla's stone is gone.
Here it is.
Capital! Now I can see past the palace defenses. Oh, it's a good thing the Emperor didn't know they had this stone. He would have had it destroyed or taken it from them and kept it under lock and key in the palace. When I have learned what I need to know, I will call for you again. Let us leave Helvius's house now. He has served me well and deserves his peace.
Hell yeah. Well, that's the end of that quest. And I think that's probably going to be where we end the stream for the night. Okay, we've already got the next quest ready for us. So, yeah, capital! That's so good. Jesus, okay. Cool. Let me save, and we'll close out.